Okay, so I just spotted this dragon imp whilst doing some fishing, because that's what I'm doing right now. 66 right now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to loot this dragon imp and see what we get from it. So as always, hopefully some glories, and we get some dragon bolt tips. Okay, so I just hit 68 fishing, which is awesome. As you saw there, it says I can now access the fishing guild, which is great, because I know there's a few, well, there's one hard clue scroll which needs you to go in there. So yeah, 68 is cool. I should have enough fish to actually carry me over to 70. I also have the cooking gauntlets, of course, so I can use those to help me. Or I've probably actually got the chaos. Oh yeah, I've got to spend it on the guy to get the cooking gauntlets. It costs like 25 chaos sign. But yeah, I'm going to go actually cook all of the fish I just caught there, and that should take me to 70. And I can then, well, I have to do a couple more quests, not too many, and then I can finally start Recipe for Disaster and get those Barrow's gloves. Okay, so there we go for 70 cooking, which means I can now make that pie. But obviously, getting 70 cooking means I can finally, well, I say finally, I can pretty much start Recipe for Disaster. However, I need to get 3 more quest points, and then I can start it and complete it all in one go, no messing about. And that's it then. I can get the Barrow's gloves, and I can unlock the bank chest in Lumbridge Cellar. And yeah, Barrow's gloves is going to be really, really awesome. So I'm going to save the salmon for later. I can't be bothered to cook anymore. I've cooked a lot. 4.6k trout and also 2.7k salmon. I'm good for food in terms of those two. And I'm actually going to do some quests now. The quest I've decided to do is going to be Eyes of Gluffery. And also, there's the Eyes of Gluffery. And also Mountain Daughter. 2 pretty easy quests, so that should get me enough quest points to actually start a Recipe for Disaster. And get the beloved Barrow's gloves. So there we go, quest complete. You've completed Mountain Daughter, and I've completed the Eyes of Gluffery as well, which means I've now got 167 quest points. That's enough to carry me over for Recipe for Disaster. It's actually 1 extra than I needed, but 2 quest points, 1k attack XP. And 2k pro XP. I don't think I'm going to gain any levels, but we don't care about levels right now. We care about Recipe for Disaster, which we can now start. There it is. And let's crack on. I don't know which one. I guess it's the cook we've got to start off with, but really happy to have all of the quest points and all the levels and all the quests and everything done. Let's get on with this and get the Barrow's gloves. There we go. There's the first part of Recipe for Disaster completed. That literally took me, I'm not even kidding, 5 seconds, maybe even less. 1 quest point and invitation to the most amazing feast you will ever see. There we go, there's the next part done. You've saved the Mountain Dwarf, 1 quest point, 1k cooking XP, 1k Sir XP, and increased access to the Colonoromancer's chest. I actually managed to say that. That's really cool though, I've got the chest now, it's a nice little thing. You actually got it from actually just starting the quest, I didn't even notice, but there we go, 7 left to go. It's not too bad at the moment. And there's that part done, that's 1 quest point, 1k cooking XP, 1k crafting XP, 1k farming XP, and increased access to the chest. And here's the next part, 1 quest point, 1k cooking XP, 1k fishing XP, 1k smithing, and 1k crafting, access to the Moga camp, increased access to the chest as always. So looking pretty good, 5 more to go, and yeah, that's all. And there's 53 crafting, which is quite nice actually. Getting close to 55, which means I can then make a Slayer helmet, which I'll definitely do as soon as I start getting the black mask and the Slayer levels again. There we go. You're awarded 2.5k cooking XP, 2.5k magic XP, 1 quest point, and even more access to the chest. So that's 172 quest points. Only 4 more to go, so looking pretty good now. 1 quest point, 7k cooking XP, ability to make spicy stews, which is pretty cool. Own a Hellcat, which I've got there. They're pretty cool as well. And more access to the Color Neuromancer's chest. 1.5k cooking, woodcutting, range, and crafting XP, 1 quest point, and again more access to the Color Neuromancer's chest, if I can actually say it. And there's another, that's 4k cooking XP, 4k HP XP, 1 quest point, and again increased access to the chest. That means there's only 1 more to go, which is the monkey, and then it's time to kill the actual guy and finish the quest and get the Barrow's gloves. And there we go. I have freed King Owowogi. You are awarded 1 quest point, 10k cooking XP, 10k agility XP, very nice there. Ability to use the teleport to a patrol spell, and again, of course, increased access to the chest, which means I've unlocked dragon gloves now, and 176 quest points. So all that needs to be done now is the final battle, which I'm going to go into right now, and hopefully be able to do it. I know if you do die though, you can't get your items, so I'm quite nervous. And there we go, I've just finished off the Colonoromancer. He is dead. That means quest complete. Kapow, 1 quest point, 20k XP lamp, which is very juicy. Full access to the Colonoromancer's chest, of course, meaning I have now unlocked the Barrow's gloves, which is great. Thank you for the people in the Twitch chat right now who's saying congratulations. I'm gonna be putting this on rune crafting, as it means I can gain the level and get 54, which means I can then make lore runes. So yeah, let's do that. 20k runecraft XP. And there we go, 54 rune crafting. Members can now craft lore runes from the pure essence. from Pure Essence. That's good. But of course, the whole reason why we did Recipe for Disaster is to get the Barriers Gloves. So let's go ahead and go get those now. So hopefully I can afford them. I don't know how much they are, but let's withdraw some money. Buy items. And there they are, 130k. They're the same price as Dragon. I don't know why, but there we go. Barriers Gloves. 99 strength bonus. That's actually awesome. That's actually, I'm really happy to get that. That's the first time I've ever unlocked Barriers Gloves, so it's really nice. And I've got a nice setup now. The next thing I really need to go for is like, well, it's the Black Mask. That's what I'm gonna go for now. I'm gonna go to Cave Horrors and get a Black Mask and get back to Slayer and unlock Broad Tip Bolts so I can finally use them with my Rune Crossbow. So there we go for Recipe for Disaster. Epic, and yeah, that's really nice. 177 quest points as well, so that's really good. Wow, okay, I've just picked up a Black Mask. I've been here for about 5 minutes. I've not been here for very long. I've just got it. And I was just saying that whatever you want, you don't get. And I just literally got it on that kill. So that is insane. I've just got the Black Mask. I can get out of here. Wow. Oh my god. That's insane luck right there. That is insane luck right there. Oh my days. Yes! Black Mask. I have just picked up some Dragon Plate Legs. How lucky am I right now? What the hell's going on? I've killed 4. And I've just got some Dragon Plate Legs. The drop rate is 1 in 1,000. What? I don't even know. I don't even know. Dragon Plate Legs though. Wow. Thank you to Vin, Old School RS, for finding me this Dragon Impling. Let's loot it. And we get 50 Dragon Bones. That is very, very nice. Thank you for that, Vin. Alright, so I just used a spicy stew and managed to get up to 80 fletching. I got that actually in one go, so that was quite lucky. And I've made a magic shortbow. I didn't think about this until I actually did the Recipe for Disaster quest. And obviously now I've got one, I can actually use it. So that's great. I'm going to use the arrows in the bank. I've got a lot of arrows like saved up from the maze random. I'll probably use up the steel arrows first. And yeah, I've got an Infernal Mage's task right now, so I'm probably just going to use the magic shortbow for this. And hopefully get it done pretty fast. And there we go for a nice level. That is 70 HP. So just a nice little milestone there. Thought I'd record it. Got a Hellhound's task at the moment, as you can see, and I'm getting completely slaughtered. Wow, my prayer flicking is pretty bad. But yeah, hopefully get a few clue scrolls from this task and be able to complete them, and hopefully get some good rewards. And there we go. Just hit 75 strength, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna go for 5 more levels and then start training attack. And there is 60 Slayer. I can now slay aberrant spectres, which is nice. And yes, I do know there is a clue scroll there. I have actually seen it, and I can't do it, so that's why it's on the floor. But 27 more jellies to go. Hopefully get another one. I did actually get one other clue, and I couldn't do it either, which is kind of annoying. And the one I got from Hellhounds, I couldn't do either. So usually if you can't see me, you know, obviously get the reward, that means I've dropped it. I'm not going to keep recording it though and letting you guys know because it's kind of obvious. But yeah, hopefully get another one this task. Just completed a medium clue scroll, got an adamant plate body, a U combo, and possibly the worst teleport scrolls, pest control. God damn it, but it's still kind of fun to do. 5 medium clues completed, and this one wasn't too bad. Got a fire battle staff and some nuts. Greedy hide chaps. So I've just got a Tyros task, and if I go to my rewards, I've got enough points now to actually unlock the broader fletching ability. That costs 300 points, so I'm going to go ahead and spend that. I've got an extra 76 points out of nowhere there. I just completed my 40th task, so I gained 50 points, which is quite nice. But yeah, I'm going to learn how to make broad bolts. So let's confirm that. I guess I've just got to, I've never done this before, you know, I've always used the Grand Exchange to buy broad bolts, but I guess I just have to buy the broad bolts there and then add feathers to it. I'm not entirely sure, I'm going to quickly Google it, but at least I've got that thing unlocked now, so I can actually use my rune crossbow finally, and hopefully be able to kill the Tauros much faster and start training range a bit more, because I want to hit at least 70, because when I hit 70 I'm going to attempt Jad. But yeah, I'm going to look into the broad bolts. I feel a bit of a noob right now, but yeah, I've always bought them, so yeah, I'm going to see how they work and things like that. So yeah, it does turn out you just need to add feathers to the broad bolts, and that's it. So yeah, it's quite good fletching XP, and I've managed to buy 400, so it's not loads, but I'm quite low on money right now. I've got a load of alkaballs in the bank, which if I really want to, you know, get some more money, I can just alk it, but yeah, 400 should be fine for the task, I hope. And there we go. If I actually equip it now, you can see I'm pretty much complete with my range setup, which is really cool. Man, range is so cool. It's so nice to have the rune crossbow, like, actually using it. It's yeah, it's really cool. I actually love range. It's my second. Well, yeah, melee would be my favorite, then range, then magic. But it's cool to be actually just using all of this gear because this is like the first time I've actually properly used it. So going pretty well so far. Heading quite well on the tier offs. Okay, so I just completed my third hard clue scroll, and I got some nice items from this. The black dehyde chaps, which is cool because I've got the body in the bank, which means I've kind of got the full set of that. Just need the VAMs. I got 5 lumberyard teleports, a rune pickaxe, which I can high out, 22 blood runes, 15 shark, and 44 lore runes, which is, to be honest, for me, not a bad clue scroll. So happy to complete it. And yeah, I'm going to go back to the Taurus now and finish them off and hopefully maybe get some more clue scrolls from them. Okay, so I'm back at Kingdom. I'm going to check how much I've managed to get from this. I honestly don't know how much, how many days it's been or, you know, whatever. But I'm going to go collect the resources and see what I've got from it. So here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. It's actually better than I thought. 10.9k maple logs, which was better than last time. Last time I got 9.5k. I've got 35 bird's nest with the rings. 71 with the seeds. That's cool. Zami egg, 2 Sarah eggs. And then all of the herbs here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but that is pretty good. The seeds aren't too great. You never really get any good seeds, but pretty happy with that, actually. Loads of maple logs and loads of seeds and herbs. That's cool. So there we go. Just looted all of the bird's nests. I got 8 willows. I'm going to say all the main ones here. 3 papayas, 2 palm tree seeds, 2 maples, 2 pineapples, 2 yew, 3 curry, and a calquet. No magic seeds, though. I don't know if I got a magic seed from the last time I did this, but I've got 5 in total from, like, wood cutting. But yeah, pretty good. I'm going to dump it all in there. Man, this tab is actually like looking beast. I'm not gonna lie. And regarding all of the maple logs, I've got 20.3k maple logs. That's just insane. I'll probably just fire make those. Like 99 fire making is a potential 99 I could go for, but I also might use those maple logs to get 80 fletching just to round it up or something. But yeah, looking good. I'm gonna go back to Slayer now. Okay, so I just quickly made some potions before doing the Slayer. Managed to make 15 combat potions, 63 super attacks, and 50 prayer potions, which is quite cool. But yeah, I'm getting pretty close to level 55, which is obviously the requirement for the super strength potion. But what I'm actually going to quickly do is I'm going to head over to Mort Maya and pick some fungi and make some super energy potions, because I can actually boost that with the Greenman's Ale and make some of that. So that's going to be pretty good. I've got a load of Aventos. I need to collect about 170 Mort Maya fungi, and that should carry me over 1 or 2 levels maybe, and then I could potentially boost again and make super strength potions, which would be even better. Okay, so just finished making all of the super energy potions. I managed to get quite a lot of them. 167 free dose. I'll decant those at the GE. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to 54 for the +1 boost for the super strength, but I am 8.3k off of it. I might look around in the bank and see if I can actually make something else, and I might be able to push on and get that level. If not, I'll just go back to Slayer. Well, the boost is currently working. I am now making super strengths, which is awesome. 125 Herblore XP per one. That is great. I can only make like 24, so I can't do like loads, but I have started farming some limp worts again, so should be able to make some more pretty soon. Okay, so thank you to DC Skull for finding me a Dragon Impling. If it's glories, I will keep you added. Let's see. 205 Dragon Arrows. I haven't had those in ages. Have I ever had those before? I don't know, but yeah, wow, that's quite cool. I think that's a lot of money. Let's see how much it is. 273k. I don't know if that's actually accurate, but that's pretty good. Alright, just managed to get another Dragon Impling. Thank you to Iron Saboro. Hopefully I said that right, for letting me know about it. So of course, let's go. And I get a magic seed. I haven't had one of those in a while, so it's nice to get one, but can't use it. There we go, just completed Slug Menace. I know this is kind of random, but the reason I did this quest was so that I can actually get access to Proselyte, as my current Slayer assignment is Aberrant Spectres, and I want to use like prayer against them. So yeah, that's why I decided to complete this quest. So I got 1 quest point, 3.5k crafting, rune crafting, and thieving XP. And of course, if I go to him and say, can I buy some armor? Well, I haven't even got enough money on me, but Proselyte is there, so yes, I'm going to definitely go ahead and buy that. Cool. Yet another absolutely terrible clue scroll. A rune dagger, 2 rune plate skirts, and 11 white firelighters. You know what? I don't care if I die. If someone comes and kills me, I will not care. That is horrendous. Okay, so I just completed another hard clue scroll, and this one is significantly better than the one before. Rune dagger, blue firelighters, an armadillo plate skirt, and Zamrak chaps. Zamrak chaps being the main thing there. Wow, that's really cool. Let's have a look. I don't know how much they actually are, but well, we can't have a look because I can't even wear them. But yeah, that's actually really cool. Let's drop them and see how much they're worth. They're considered valuable. 130k. That's not too bad. And an Armadillo plate skirt, which is pretty bad, I suppose, because it's really not that great for Armadillo. It doesn't actually say the value. Let me actually just put it into here. Yeah, wow. Not too bad though, much better than one before. And I've just completed my 50th task, which means I've gained 150 points. Wow, I was actually not expecting that many, but there we go. Wow, that's going to help massively towards the Slayer helmet. Just complete the Trolls task, that's cool. Getting very, very close to 80 strength now, which is even better, I suppose. And actually, when I hit 80 strength, I will get 85 combat, which means I can then move over to Neve as my Slayer Master, who I prefer much, much more, because the caves are pretty much right next to her. Plus, there's a bank really close as well. So yeah, all good at the moment.